Happy Tuesday, everybody. I don't think I have anything on my hunter. Let's check anyways. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I just realized that the couple weeks until Legion Remix and Turbo Boost, which I feel like that both of those being released at the same time is gonna make it so I don't want to play like normal retail. I just want to do Remix. But I guess Remix is doing its weird like patch release like every couple of weeks or something. So that might make me not play initially as much, or like for not as long each patch release. Because I really liked MOP where everything was released all at once and you could do everything. You could do all the raids, you could do all the dungeons, all that jazz. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work out for me because I enjoyed Pandaria because I was able to play it a lot and like do a raid or like 3 raids a day real fast in an hour and a half, and then I was done. And got gear from doing that, and got all the cosmetics like bronze stuff, and I already leveled all of my characters on Alliance and Horde of all classes to the max. So I'm gonna have to decide which one to get rid of, just because of either name or the race I chose or something. Because I don't know. It would be nice if you could take old time runners that are still the max level from last time running into it, instead of having to make a new character. But let's see what I get on this. I only have one Myths track slot and Hero Raid. Ooh, a Myth Belt. Hero Two-Hander. I think I know what I'm taking. I'm gonna pass on this Myth Belt because it's just a Myth Belt. I do have a maxed out Champ Belt, but I feel like I could get... Actually, I'll probably just craft a belt when they become irrelevant in a couple weeks. So I think it's a Hero Antenna. I don't really have a single target, and I don't have a pacemaker. And I think this is essentially just a better pacemaker, right? This will actually make my single target in raid just probably infinitely better, because it'll be replacing Aaliyah's. So I think that's what I'm gonna take, because the chances of me actually getting this in raid is very low because everyone's gonna be rolling on it no matter what, unless they already have one. And a mid-track belt with a socket's like good, but I think it is. I think it's haste mastery catalysted, so it could be a haste mastery belt. But when I can also just, you know, craft a 720, why would I bother with this? And actually, I won't just be able to craft 720. I'll be able to craft whatever the new max for crafted pieces is after Turbo Boost. So it's like, why would I take this myth now? I'm taking the antenna. That's big. At least for my single target, it's big. Because right now I'm just using Solia's hero and a champion sack brood maxed out. That's cool. That's not bad for just running one key this week. Could have had 2 slots, but I was out at an engagement while my group was doing a bunch of their keys again, so yeah, that's pretty cool. But I guess that also gives me a hero piece for me to upgrade now. I don't know why I just tried to double jump. Yeah, that gives me a piece to run, and then I have a 10 floodgate. Good to level 10. This can be upgraded to max. And I only need I only need gildeds for, I guess, well, not this anymore. Basically every week when I get a piece of gear, I consume the gildeds that I have, and then I no longer need gilded for that week. But I guess this week I have last week's chunk of gilded that I didn't get. And I think once I get I guess I can just save up for a crafted belt. I've been trying to save up gildeds. Yeah, because I have 135 still to be able to get this week. So I'll be able to get whatever I would need to upgrade a belt to whatever the new max is. So I can't remember. Did it cost 10 gilded crests before? And if it did, 10 gilded crests, sorry, to upgrade to the next highest crafted eye level. I can't remember what it was because I came back like after Turbo Boost, really, because I took a couple month break. But I think if I save up 100 gilded and then just hold those, or just make sure I have 100 for when that week hits, then I'll be good. Then I can craft and then have a few upgrades. So I want to have a floor of 100, like, left after upgrading some gear and stuff. Which totally doable because I can get more than 100 this week, and this week, unless I get a belt, I won't need to spend any things. Well, and I guess I could get hero grade boots. Everything else is hero maxed out or myth. I don't even remember what I got myth. Were it shoulders? Oh, I got myth something. Oh yeah, gloves. The last piece I needed. Yeah, that is, as surprising as it is, good vaults, I guess. There's no way I'm getting myth track antenna, so hero maxed out is going to be the best I can do. I just had a thought. Because dinar are going to exist. But this means that I can spend my dinar on the hunter's boot instead of antenna for the first thing. So, not bad. It basically means that I can get as geared as I want and then stop playing like normal retail. And then just play other stuff and then pop into Legion to do some Legion stuff and then pop out. But I'm not super sure about Legion Remix because Mythic Plus exists within it. So the gearing is now going to be actually gearing, I'm assuming. Which makes it essentially just Legion Plus. Because I'm pretty sure that Mythic Plus was introduced late in Legion. Like, near the end of Legion. So having it from, I'm assuming, the first patch, unless they're like following the patch timeline with that as well, where Mythic Plus isn't introduced until Mythic Plus was introduced. So I think there's only one season of Mythic Plus in Legion. Because I know I don't have the achievement for getting us not a score, but getting I think 10s completed in Legion. Or 15s, whatever it was right off the bat. So I don't know if I'm excited that Mythic Plus is going to be a thing there, but everyone will be able to play things that they don't usually play, and I'll have to figure out what the hell I want to be playing, because I think I won't be able to play as solo as I did in MoP. Just doing raids and stuff. With just random groups, because everyone will be playing it for at least a week or two. And if you get past that point, it'll probably be harder to do it. Actually, well, I guess you'll just want to be playing when each patch drops. which I think what they were saying was every 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm assuming that you'll get like a day or two out of it. And vaults don't exist, so there won't be any vaults. It'll just be loot you get from the dungeons. Well, I'm assuming a vault doesn't exist because it didn't exist back when Mythic Plus came out. So we'll see. I wonder if you can get a feat of strength for doing Mythic Plus in Legion Remix. That'd be interesting. Or if you did it now, you got the mount reward from the first season. Because most people weren't able to do Mythic Plus or just didn't do Mythic Plus when it first came out. Just because it was a new thing and it was kind of just threw a wrench in your I'm raiding or PvPing gameplay. Or the fact that a lot of people I don't think were playing right at the end of Legion. So, I don't know. Remix could be cool, but I'm not a huge fan that they're releasing it at the same time as Turbo Boost. Would have been good to have one ahead of the other. I would have preferred Remix being out for like a week and then Turbo Boost coming out, probably. Because most people who are going to play Legion Remix, I would assume, are playing play retail. But I don't know. I still gotta decide what I will play in Remix. Because most of it's going to be based on names, I think. But I've got some like decent names, but I don't know who I want to get rid of. I could swap a Warlock, but like I don't know. I don't mind. Actually, I think I was thinking about doing my Horde Monk because they got name changed at one point, and I just chose like any name pretty much. So maybe I would do that. But everyone else is like max level, like Horde. I just can't touch it unless it's a class I didn't really play. Unfortunate, but I don't know. Well, that was my fault. Sorry about the little rant about the patch and everything, but I don't know. Turbo Boost is kind of the big like resurgence point for this season now. I'm like, would be nice if it wasn't also coincided with Remix because people can only be playing one at a time. So when people are turbo boosted and Remix comes out, people are gonna probably do Remix instead of Turbo Boost, or they're gonna want to do Remix instead of Turbo Boost. But you need to be doing stuff in like retail in order to like build crests and then turbo boost all your gear. So it's a little weird. But thanks for coming around. Thanks for watching my hero antenna drop, and no big deal. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.